Umbrella Academy Season 2, Episode 2. We're now at a point where we're starting to see connections between all of the lost members of the Umbrella Academy. Luther and Vanya have a little run in. That was kind of an interesting scene. It brings back a lot of the flashbacks to last season with what happened between Luther and Vanya, with Luther basically locking her up, and then Vanya essentially causing the end of the world, or at least helping it along, very much so. So we get that little scene, and she's there living with those strangers, and lost her memory, and finally this person comes back into her life who recognizes her, and it seems like that is going to be the catalyst for her starting to get her memories back, and then also probably to get Luther and Vanya both involved in what's to come for the rest of the season. We also see Five and Diego working together this episode. Diego, he's hell bent on, I'm gonna stop the assassination of JFK. I'm gonna kill, or what was he gonna do? Cut off Lee Harvey Oswald's trigger finger. That's how he was planning on stopping the assassination. Maybe it would have worked, maybe it wouldn't have. It seems like a pretty ridiculous idea, but at least he was gonna try, right? And Five kind of intervenes, and they end up getting this video that Hazel had slid into Five's pocket before Hazel passed away, which included a shot of the grassy knoll on the day that Kennedy was shot. And who's there? It's their father. So they go about tracking down D&S Umbrella something company, who knows what that name was, and end up having a little bit of run-in with one Pogo. Baby Pogo was there and was not happy with Five. And then, of course, Diego has the fight with his father, and in that moment where he realizes that it's his father stabs him and leaves him for dead. So yeah, maybe Diego dies, but probably not. We also had another nice little scene right at the start of the episode, and that was of the handler. Last we saw her, Hazel had just shot her in the head, left her for dead, and we see her laying on a gurney, getting hauled to the incinerator, where all of a sudden she starts breathing and talking and asking to go to the hospital. Then she goes back to the commission, and her little story is that she's got demoted. She's been demoted, basically almost died, and comes back to her job to get demoted significantly. So not quite sure what her role is going to be in this season, but it's interesting to just have her as a character in the background, knowing that we could kind of have a little bit more of that storyline from within that organization, which would add a little bit extra intrigue to the season. Also, we kind of learn a little bit more about the Swedes. That's the bad wig trio that are hunting down the members of the Umbrella Academy. They're the ones who basically took over for the handler and Hazel and Cha-Cha. They're now on the case of Five and the Umbrella Academy, and they're just weird. Like what else do you say about them? They're just weird. They don't talk. They throw knives at each other. They kill old ladies just to, camp out in their house for a little bit. And they kind of have information on where Allison is, and where Vanya is. So I'm expecting in the coming episodes that they're going to try to kill some more members of the Umbrella Academy. Who did I miss out on? Allison and Klaus, their stories start to kind of cross. They don't actually cross themselves. Klaus is in jail from stealing that truck last episode, and also Allison's husband is in jail. They kind of meet, have a conversation, and then Allison runs into one of Klaus's followers who was in the jail along with him. So yeah, their story's probably going to intersect here soon. And yeah, I just see all our characters slowly coming together here in our 10 days to save the world, as we slowly start to learn more information about what is going on. Not a lot else to say. It was cool to see Pogo. That's probably the highlight of the episode for me. And yeah, it was like inevitable that their father was going to come back into the story. And yeah, that's about it for episode 2. So I will be back soon with another recap for our further episodes. So until then, we'll see ya.